Hi everyone! For those of you who don't know me, my name is Daphne and I will be graduating with you all, and I would love to speak at commencement. Here is what I have so far. The first time I ever saw someone eat a corn tortilla without heating it up first was here at Whitman College. The story gets weirder though. The person had spread a hefty dollop of off-brand Nutella and called it a dessert quesadilla. This is one of my earliest memories at Whitman. A guy taking a corn tortilla out of a small mini fridge, slapping on some chocolatey hazelnut spread, and downing it in 2 bites. If you are wondering what is so weird about this, you might have never had a warm, handmade tortilla fresh off the comal. I'll just say this, it's very, very different. Furthermore, it was still breakfast time, so dessert seemed a little premature at that point in the day. It was at that moment that I realized that this was not his first dessert quesadilla. This was a very common delicacy in his family. This was one of the many moments along my journey at Whitman where I witnessed someone do something so unapologetically familiar and comforting to them. We've all kept some quirky traditions alive from our childhood, and conversely, we've all ditched some and created our own. What I have appreciated and admired about my Whitman peers is our ability to do exactly that. To glean the very best from our experiences and to bring together the different worlds and spaces that shaped us, acknowledging that we are not products of just one world, but several. We embrace the goodness in each and challenge what we might not subscribe to. We remain critical and admire the sublimity. We've all lived in 2 different worlds at the same time, even when it's easier to ditch one for the other. We're students and workers and leaders, but we're also friends and neighbors and community members and daughters and sons and athletes and dreamers. We don't abandon one identity for the other. When it comes to how we want to live, we don't ask ourselves, do I want to be a better student today or a better friend? We just do our very best without question. This is a skill. Not just a skill that we can capitalize on to make ourselves appealing to employers or to put on LinkedIn or to blab about during an interview with Microsoft, which is not a bad thing, and if anyone listening is going to be employed by them, congratulations, that's huge. But to be unabashedly loyal to the different parts of you in every context while simultaneously making long-lasting connections with people who are doing the same. It's a beautiful skill. I'm really thankful to have been educated at an institution that values the complexity of navigating identities and being surrounded by people who feel the same. As a first-generation college student and a working-class college student, as well as the daughter of 2 Mexican immigrants, being a student at Whitman has meant not abandoning these identities, these worlds to enter one. It has meant bringing my perspectives to the table, embracing all of the elements that lined up to bring me here, and through connecting with others, cultivating awareness of these identities. Shout out to my parents. Graduation speeches are really tricky because it's hard to carry the burden of finding one idea that we can all relate to. But then I realized I just went to school with you all for 4 years, so I should have a few observations about my class and Whitman as a whole. My observation is this: you are all extremely capable of living in a way that honors your values while fulfilling your goals, even in a world that constantly, in a multitude of ways, communicates to us that we have to sacrifice one thing for the other, that we have to tear others down to get to where we want to be, or that our generation is too soft. We challenged that, and we will continue to challenge that as we occupy new spaces and join new worlds. There is so much strength and beauty within us. I know we will not let those flames die. Thank you.